I'm curious since I'm not familiar with the story. So where the light the beam? Where is that coming from? So I've been hearing about it a lot lately because of what is happening, but I'm curious if you can tell us like the story behind the scenes of that.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it definitely comes up organically. They wanted something that, look, when Vivek Ranadive built Golden One Center, the owner of the Kings, he called Golden One Center that type of arena as a modern day cathedral. It's a meeting place to bring everyone for arts, culture, sporting events, all these different things. And it he always referred to it as being something that would be iconic, especially for a little city like Sacramento. And that if you were to look down from an airplane flying into Sacramento, you'd be able to see it and go, "Oh, wow, that's Golden One Center." That was the idea. He called it a beacon of light. Now he's turned it into a light literally when they win. It was Vivek Ranadive with some people behind the scenes like Mo Brazelton, who is a guy who has been with the organization for so long. I'm going to get his title wrong, but I know he's the manager of the game day operations and what you would see from an entertainment standpoint if you ever go to a game. He's so great at his job that when the NBA has the NBA Finals, when they have the All-Star game, these big events like that, they bring in Mo Brazelton and a lot of his crew from Sacramento to oversee and run the entertainment for these venues. And he's someone I know that had come up with the idea. They were coming up with different ideas for it, and that's kind of where it spawned. And fortunately, it was very organic. And Fernando, I mean, in sports, it's hard to find things that are unique to anybody anymore. Like it's hard to find originality. These teams kind of copy each other a lot, and especially with what works. And to have something like this that they can, flip a switch and have this gigantic purple lightsaber up in the air and after games is pretty amazing. You can see it from miles around, and the community's really gotten behind it. You see people who are wearing clothing that say "Light the Beam," hats that say "Light the Beam." You hear the chants within not only Golden One Center when the Kings are about to close out an opponent. You're starting to hear it on the road as well. It's been really exciting for this organization and this fan base to really get behind and have this kind of rallying cry, if you will. It's a total sense of civic pride, and it's been great, and it'll be interesting to see what other NBA teams or professional sports franchises come up with their own versions of what the beam looks like.
Yeah, no, definitely.